Hey Kim, it's me, Chris, and I just wanted to say that I love you. Um, so you said you wanted me to recite my favorite poem. Well, it took me a few seconds to find a copy of it on the internet. It's by E. Cummings, and it's called "I Carry Your Heart with Me, I Carry It In." And be forewarned, I'm horrible at reciting things. So, um, here goes. It's on another computer screen, by the way, so that's why I'm going to kind of look off when I'm doing this. I carry your heart with me, I carry it in my heart. I'm never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beauty you are my world, my true. And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here's the deepest secret nobody knows. Here's the root of the root, and the bud of the bud, and the sky of the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope and mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart, I carry it in my heart. And I found that back in like 8th grade, I think. And it just sort of struck a chord with me, you know. And I just, I really like it a lot. So, what else can I do? I guess I could tell you one of my funny stories. Which one do I want to tell though? I don't know, should I tell you one that I've already told you, but now you can watch me tell it, or should I do one you haven't heard? There's not a whole lot of ones you haven't heard yet, actually. I don't know. What do you think? I have no clue at this point. Um, okay. I have kind of one that's a little longish, but it'll be okay. So, once upon a time, there was this woman, and was pregnant with twins, but she didn't want to keep them. So when she had finally birthed the children, she gave them up for adoption, and one of them went to one family, and one went to another. And they grew up never knowing each other, or never even knowing that the other existed. Well, one day, one of their fathers was on business, and he was in a bar, just hanging out after he was done doing his work in the town that he was visiting, when all of a sudden this other guy came up to him and said, "Hey, mind if I sit next to you?" And the father didn't mind, and they got to talking, and they got to showing each other pictures of their family and stuff. And the father looks at one of the guy's photos, and he says, "Hey, that photo looks exactly like my son Amal." And he's like, "Really?" Because this is a picture of my son Juan, and we adopted him when he was born. And the father was like, "Oh my gosh, I had heard he was a twin, but I never thought I would meet the person that raised him." And they got to talking about that, and they thought, "Wow, wouldn't it be so interesting if we brought them together for a party?" And so, they arranged for this big party where Juan and Amal would meet each other. And, it actually, it's such a heartwarming and touching story that, the news and media, start showing up to cover it and stuff. And one of the newscasters, they're running around, they got an interview with Juan, but they're running around, they can't find Amal. And so they stop and they look at one of the mothers, and she's like, "We can't find Amal. Have you seen Amal? We have to interview him." And the mother looks at the news reporter and she just goes, I don't know what you're worried about. If you've seen one, you've seen them all. But Tish, that's my pun. Um, what else can I do? I think I'll sing you a song real quick, I guess. I don't own the rights to this song, so Warner Media Group doesn't try and take it down or make me cut out the audio of this video for copyright infringement. Um, nah, I'm not gonna sing. It's almost 3 a.m. like last time. Actually, it's 2:30 a.m. on the dot right now. Okay, that's all for this video. I love you a lot, Kim. Like, more than you could ever imagine. I really wish I was up there with you right now. I love you.